Good evening, Tool Fam. I'm back with another traditional Joe the Tool Guy walkthrough. It's a little different this time. So, as y'all know, we recently passed the 500,000 views milestone. I don't know when it happened. I honestly don't keep track of that stuff, but I decided to check, and we were well past it. Anyway, regardless, I took my wife to a very colorful place. So all future proceeds from this channel will be going towards a very healthy makeup addiction. Anyway, I dropped her off there and I headed on quickly over to my favorite place. Well, second favorite place, Lowe's. So let's jump right into it and look at the Memorial Day deals I found. One great thing about Memorial Day is if y'all wait for the Friday night right before the weekend, that's when they'll start putting out the good stuff, fam. Okay? So either get there super early Saturday morning or really late Friday night. The employees might hate you because you might get in their way, but who cares? You're there for the deals. You're not there to make friends. So right off the bat, we've got the Craftsman 20-volt 6-tool combo kit. This is the one that comes with the old brushed stuff, but it does include a 6.5 circ saw, 2 batteries, a brushless flashlight. Never forget, it's brushless, and an oscillating tool. So pretty unique kit for a price. If you're trying to get into DIY stuff, that's not half bad, fam. Not half bad at all. And Bosch has a 12-volt BOGO with new tools this time. Pretty decent stuff here. You get the little brushless planer, that's brand new, the brushless Starlock oscillating tool, the 12-volt max barrel grip jigsaw. Everybody's freaking out over barrel grips. Honestly, I just like things that cut. 12-volt max palm edge router. Something this small you're just going to be using for small roundovers, laminate trimming, stuff like that. You're not going to be cutting circles with that thing or making giant mortises or anything like that. Just be aware of its limitations. The same thing with the brushless planer, the oscillating tool, and the barrel grip jigsaw. But it is a pretty nice deal considering you get that starter kit with the little compact charger. And I think that's a 2. I want to say it's 2. Not entirely sure, but this sale does run all the way through August 31st. Apparently, it began on April 1st, but my Lowe's is always late with stuff. So this is brand new to my Lowe's anyway. Another deal I found there, they have the mid torque for $149 down to $149. I did actually manage to find it. I originally thought this was the high torque. It is not. So keep your eyes on that. I'm not entirely sure what sales Metabo is going to have, but they have reorganized everything. So if y'all missed out on those crazy Metabo clearance specials, they're gone, fam. Most of them. If you do manage to find that 18-volt black drill, I believe that kit with the 2 batteries, the charger, and the hard case is going for like around $36. I'll community post it later, but chances are you're not going to find it. I'll include it in the next edition of Unicorns. Go get them. And they finally have a decent flex display. Looks like they introduced the different ranges of drills, the high torque impact wrench, the sidewinder style circ saw, the digital grinder, I think that's the one with the digital switch, and the drywall cutout tool. So just a few more selections, I guess, if you got money to burn, and I don't know. And they added a few more tools to this Bosch BOGO sale that never seems to end. This thing's been going on for like a year. So we already knew they had the rear-handed left blade circ saw, the recip saw, that 3/4 inch rotary SDS, and I think last quarter they added that 1 inch bulldog, which I love, by the way, and the 4.5 inch angle grinder, which is not the high-end angle grinder that they offer, I might add. The shop vac that they also added when they added the 1 inch bulldog, and now they added the new Starlight Plus oscillating tool, that multi-tool. But be aware, if you buy the 18 volt or the 12 volt versions of these Starlock oscillating tools, you do have to buy Starlock blades, and they are not cheap. But they've also added the impact wrench, which honestly, this is probably the first time I've seen that thing. But it's there, and it does come with the starter kit, 4 amp hour battery, and charger. This does run also through the 31st. So if it's sold out, just wait. It'll pop back up. And that whole flex thing just moved everything around in my store. Nothing is where it was before. Everything is someplace else. So keep your eyes open for the yellow stickers, even though they might be deceiving sometimes. Sometimes it might be worth looking for them. They've got a small price drop on the 1 inch SDS Bulldog, down to $179. If you're a concrete guy, you probably already own like 2 or 3 anyway. And finally, we've got the Pro Form Factor Bosch lineup hitting stores. It's about freaking time, Bosch. They announced these things last year, and I honestly don't know what the holdup is. It looks like all of these tools have that little Bluetooth chip embedded up in there. You do have to buy that separately, as far as I know. I don't think any of these include it, but these are your higher end Bosches. You've got your 7.25 inch circ saw, sidewinder style with that neat looking dust extractor there, your 1/2 inch impact wrench, it's a big beefy boy, and your 6 inch angle grinder. Yes, 6 inch, fam. I have no idea if it's any good, but I guess YouTube will let us know coming up soon, huh? I mean, look at the size of that thing. I have a pretty big hand. And another sale that never seems to die, the Craftsman BOGO with the 4.0 and the charger. Looks like, I can't tell if any of these are new or not, but they've got that job site blower, the blade left circ saw, the angle grinder, the jigsaw, which is the handle jigsaw, ratchet, sander, fan, recip, oscillating tool, vac. I think that's their inflator and the radio. None of these are brushless, I don't believe. I think all of these are brushed except probably the fan and the radio. I think everything else is going to have a brushed motor. Regardless, if you're in the Craftsman lineup, you probably don't care about that. Oh, this next part is pretty sad. It's going to bring a tear to your Porter cable loving eye. Or it might bring a smile to your wallet. Who knows? If you do see these in store, they might scan for even less than they're marked. So just give it a shot if you want to get into what could be a dying lineup, okay? The hard part might not be getting tools. It might be getting batteries in the future. You might end up having to go with those knockoffs on Amazon or eBay. But from what I hear, these aren't bad tools. They're not Black & Decker level or anything like that. They're also not DeWalt, Milwaukee, or Makitas, though, so know their limitations. If you see the Porter cable and you want the cheap power tool, it's not a bad deal. And we've got the return of a pretty decent kit. Honestly, though, on all these starter kits, I'm beginning to see the inflation take into effect because we've got a 4, a 2, and a charger for $129. Granted, you do get a free tool from Kobalt. However, the 129, that's a bit much. This kit, starter kit, used to go on sale for $99 before with the BOGO deal. Regardless, some new additions to the Kobalt BOGO are going to be the planer. I believe the ratchet was not there before. You've got your different size impact wrenches. It does seem like they have less tools this year, but some of them are pretty solid. And as always, all of the Kobalt lineup is brushless. Yes, all of it. Well, I don't know about that heat gun now that I think about it. Do they even use brushes in that? Who knows? I'm Joe the tool guy. I'm not Joe the science guy. Regardless, this one does run only up until July 7th, and it is not valid yet. I believe this one starts on June the 1st. Okay? So if you're looking at getting that planer, this would probably be a pretty good time to do so. Another deal that probably nobody will buy during the holidays, these Memorial Day sales, is this Bosch 2-in-1 impact driver set. Normally, I've seen this down to $99 minus the sockets and the bits. If those deep impact sockets are worth $50, then go right ahead. But to me, they're not. I'll wait for these to sit on the shelf, collect dust, and right around August, September, this bad boy probably be down to $80. Then might be a good time to buy. Because do remember that this does not come with 2 batteries. This comes with a single battery, and it is a 2.0, not a 4. So be patient on this one, fam. Let's get into the little odds and ends that they have in the middle of the aisles. They were just finishing putting these up on the aisles. This is the Kobalt 50-foot crossline laser level, $39.98. It does look cool. If you're doing anything outdoors, green is always the way to go, or somewhere bright you want green. Red doesn't show as well. But if you do wait, you can find the Bosch comparable laser level right around 20-ish bucks, usually around this time of year. So if you don't care for the green and you want it cheaper, just wait. Otherwise, this is one of the cheapest prices I've ever seen on a green line laser level. Craftsman fan, still at $49. It's still part of the BOGO. If you're a Craftsman guy, I don't know why you don't have one of these already. I would, but I'm not a Craftsman guy. And I know a lot of people have talked about this before. I just don't know that it's that great of a deal to jump all over. When they introduced the XTR 5-tool combo kit last year, it didn't just come with the 5 tools. Really, it's 4 tools. You get the impact driver, the hammer drill, the orbital recip, and the circular saw, plus that mechanic style light. I hate counting lights as tools. It feels like such a cop-out. But regardless, let's just go ahead and count it as one for argument's sake. They did introduce this set at the same price last year, except they included a 4.0. I am a really cheap dude, and I really, really hate paying retail. So until they toss something else in extra, I can wait them out. And y'all's favorite set, the ratcheting wrench set from Kobalt. Yes, This is the same one that man, I completely forget the prices on this, but I think we got this bad boy all the way down to 25 bucks when I shared it with y'all. This is a good set, fam. I've got one of these, but $49.98, that ain't it. Sometimes it be like it is, but it don't. So wait for the price to drop on this. I do like the new carrying case, and it is 90 tooth. So very, very solid set. If you feel like they're going to sell out, then go ahead and jump in. Get you one. However, there is always the chance that the price on these could drop if they don't sell out. Also, something new I saw that I've never seen before. These are pretty cool silicone organizer trays. If you don't own any silicone stuff or trays or mats in your shop, I suggest getting some. The great thing about these things is you can drop bolts, screws, whatever. I'm not sponsored, I promise. This is not an infomercial. They're just really neat because you can put dirty crap on there. You know, take your dirty crap off and just rinse them off, and they're like new. Just something interesting I thought I'd share. They look pretty cool. $24.98, I don't know that I'd bite just yet, but if I see these things hit 19 bucks, I'm in. Probably for two. And I'm actually gonna buy some of these. This is the 14-piece T-handle hex key set from Kobalt. That's a lot of things to say. But at 25 bucks, you're not struggling with those, oh God, those god-awful IKEA little Allen wrenches and hex keys and all that stuff. You get something nice with a beefy handle and a nice carrying case with long, and I do mean long ends, all right? These things are long. Look at that. Got some long boys up in there. So I think this set is actually worth the price. Oh, and shout out to my boy Philly Fixed. He recently hit 4,000 subscribers. So that's going to do it for this one. I'm going to try and do a live hack at the depot tomorrow. No promises, fam. But that's it for tonight. I'm actually going to bed. I'll see y'all next time. Have at it. Good luck.